welcome to BrickVault. My name is Keith, and today we're reviewing a set from the Nexo Knight series. This is Axel's Tower Carrier. Alright, so the set is recommended for ages 8 to 14. It's set number 70322, and it comes in about 670 pieces. So we've actually got 4 minifigures right here. We have Ash Attacker, Axel, and 2 Axel bots, as well as a Lego built figure, Burnsy. And the main feature of this set is actually the Tower Carrier, which can split off into 2 separate vehicles. Alright, at 670 pieces, it looks like we have quite a bit to go through. Let's see how many bags are inside. Okay, so inside the box we actually have a total of 5 bags. 4 of them are numbered and the last one is unnumbered, as well as a decent sized manual with what looks like it comes with a good amount of stickers. So, let's get started. Alright, so the build is complete, and we'll start off with the minifigures, coming up with Axel. His most exclusive feature is actually his distinctive torso piece. It's a special mold that goes over what looks like a regular torso piece. He's got a print for a bull on his chest, and it seems like his hands are actually non-posable. The yellow on his helmet actually matches some of the highlights on his leg. And this is actually one of the only Nexo Knight minifigs where the weapon sizes are actually to proportion. He's got a big axe with some trans-orange blades, and his shield holds a Nexo power, and this set comes with 4 Nexo powers: Rock Throw, Force Field, Incinerate, and Stone Stun. These 2, I suppose we could call them minifigures. They're actually 2 Axel bots. They come with a couple of goofy expressions, and they've got yellow to match up with Axel, as well as a couple of axes paired in their hands. Our last minifigure is actually the standard grunt, the Ash Attacker. As always, there's pretty nice detailing on the body, and he comes with some spiky shoulder armor and a rocky helmet, as well as a very jagged blade. Alright, moving on to the main feature of this set, the Tower Carrier. The first thing you might notice is that this is a really beefy looking vehicle. And not just in the looks, it actually really feels quite strong. There's a bit of weight to it, and when you push it around, the wheels do not catch to the ground at all. There's a bit of posability all around the vehicle. There's kind of this studded grate near the front which you can put up and down. And what I really like are the side hatches that fit in between the wheels. They fold up really nice and easy, and there's actually some clips underneath to fit in some of the equipment. Makes for a really nice rugged feel, like a battle vehicle that can be repaired on the road. But first I'd like to talk about the tower feature of the build. There are some small yellow levers that when you pull them, we have this function. The tower is actually suspended off the ground a little bit. This way when it launches out, it actually moves quite a bit away from the vehicle. Now that we're looking at this very strange looking thing on its own, there's actually tons of features hidden throughout the build. First off, you can actually pivot this top of the turret with the wheel in the back. And there are also two posable weapon arms on the sides. One here is a disc launcher, and the other is a spring-loaded shooter. There's even a panel on the top where you can shoot both of the shots at the same time. This seems to be Axel's individual vehicle. Because the top is so wide, it's specifically made for him to easily get inside and outside of the vehicle. There's also one other feature that we have, sort of a semi-hidden treasure chest. Inside the chest is actually the Nexo Power Stone Stun, but you could really put in any one of the Nexo Powers that you wanted to. Generally, it's kind of a funny looking vehicle, but nobody can argue that it's not packing a punch. But the biggest attack feature in the set comes concealed in the main body of the carrier. First step is actually opening up these top flaps here, and out folds a very large catapult. There are trans orange pieces fixed on the bottom for ammo, and they actually shoot quite far. This catapult really has a nice range. And now that we've opened up this midsection, we can see where the Axel bots go. You can place the first guy here for controlling the catapult, and the second Axel bot fits into the cockpit here. And the space is big enough to fit Axel in the cockpit as well. So this is all quite a bit of firepower, but let's see who they're up against. This is Burnsy. He's got some nice prints for his chest piece and his face. Plus that's actually a really good mold for his head. He's got a bunch of nice features around the entire body, especially around the feet with the spikes. But I think my favorite are the new color pieces for the banana molds that actually form his horns. His weapons feature a very fiery hammer, and it actually has a spear sticking out of the back. Plus he's got a goblin disc shooter for his other arm. I'd say generally it's a pretty well built Lego fig, and I do really appreciate the spiky bony tail. So I believe we've gone through the entire set, and here's everything all together. In terms of minifigures, I have to say that it doesn't appear that we got too many special characters. But the build for the tower carrier works really well. Just off the top of my head, there's about 9 really nice play features. That's quite a lot for a set this size, and what's really nice is these functions all work pretty darn well. So that's it for this build. We've included a link in the description below if you would like to purchase the set, and as always, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. This has been BrickVault, and we'll see you in the next video.